Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Ranking of Mario. I'm your host, Jake, back again to rank some more Mario platforming games. We're playing all of them, even the ones that sound awful. Let's look at our list. At the number one spot, we have Super Mario Bros. For the NES. Truly a classic. And our current number one. Does it stay there after today? Who can say? Who can say? Me, I'll say, because I'm the one ranking the damn things. At the bottom of our list, we have a bunch of Mario Brother ports that last episode we did. Some of them very surprising. Who knew that the Atari 2600 version was that good, actually? Anyway, the Virtual Boy has kind of been in the zeitgeist lately. It was not too long ago added to Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch's Nintendo Online service. Although you can't play it unless you pay like $100 for their plastic toy. to slot your Switch into, or you can get like the $30 cardboard version anyway. But more importantly for me anyway is I have a Mister. I love the Mister for playing retro games. Somebody recently developed and released a Virtual Boy core. I've tried emulating the Virtual Boy before, and there are some decent emulators, but enough issues and enough wrenches thrown in the way that I didn't really want to mess with it until now. Now that it has something that's a little more hardware accurate, or at least it feels that way anyway. Plus, it has the red and black, which is what I wanted. I want the authentic red and black Virtual Boy stylings. Why, you may ask, do I want about the Virtual Boy? Well, because, where is it? There is a Mario game on it, and we're going to play it, and it is a platforming game. The first surprising thing I didn't realize was the Virtual Boy is fucking widescreen. Who knew? I didn't. I never really played this thing. I know a friend of mine had one, and I remember the funky controller that has like 2 D-pads and 2 sets of buttons. I think I might have used it once, but not a whole lot. But yeah, this is Mario Clash, released in 1995. I believe it was made by the same team that made the hardware, so I think this was meant to be their killer app. We got a cutscene. Some interesting music. I'd heard that this is a reimagining of Mario Brothers, the arcade game. So I figured this was apt to do it next, seeing as I just finished doing all the Mario arcade ones. Is Bowser? Is Bowser a thing in 95? Right? Is he back? That's a whole lot of tower. Okay. Clash Tower. Yeah, the Virtual Boy was an interesting system. Of course, we're not playing with 3D glasses. We're doing 2D. I'm hoping that doesn't make a difference. Because I think perspective is a thing in this game, so we'll have to see. Scores. Jack the brightness up, because this thing is dark. Oh, selectable levels. Okay. Oh, what? 40. How many stages are in this? 99 stages. Well, okay. Let's see. Let's see how it plays. Okay. Okay, got a Mario jump. I see, okay. What am I supposed to do? So I can see why people say it's a reimagining of the arcade game. Right, you have the pipes, enemies coming out of the pipes. You can't just stomp on them to kill them. You have extra steps. It's Mario with extra steps. I guess the idea is, I mean, I'm assuming I can't kill the the spiky guys otherwise. You jump on a shell, and then you throw it. Okay. And now I see why there's 99 stages. Oh, now there's even spikier dudes. So you can start in the front or in the back. I can see how this would be neat on the Virtual Boy with the 3D. Although I gotta say, 3D has never really been a big thing for me. What am I supposed to do? That's... You want extra steps. That is extra steps. Gosh. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. I get it now. It's neat. It's different. It's definitely different. But now I'm worried about the perspective. If it's not in 3D, the lining up the shots from the front to the back, that seems difficult. Oh, I should have went the other side. Oh well. Two for one. I wish I could try this in 3D. I wonder if there's a virtual emulator for like that would work on Steam or something for Steam VR. Because I have a MetaQuest 2 bonus chance. Okay, it wouldn't be a reimagining without a bonus stage. Oh shit! What is this? Coins. Okay. Because like, I will say, when it comes to this kind of 3D, yeah, perspective mess you up. Like 3D glasses growing up, the red and blue things, never really did anything for me. They never really worked. Like even today, when you go to like see an IMAX movie on a big screen, huge screen, and it's 3D, I really don't see the 3D effect. The only exception to that was Avatar. When that came out in theaters with 3D glasses, that was spectacular. You could see the motes of dust in the opening scene. That was very cool. Oh, it's a different layout. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Go this way. And then I have to... Oh, they're going to come up now. Mindfuck. Oh, I don't have to hit him. Okay. All right. Okay. Shit. Yeah, twice. Got it. Okay. Yeah, the original Avatar, but I think because that was filmed with special 3D cameras, it wasn't the 3D edit in post. Whenever it's digital 3D, it never does anything for me. So I'm really not sensitive to 3D effects to begin with. Like when the 3DS, yeah, the 3DS, when that came out, I had one of those. And I'll go this way. When the 3DS came out, and it had that stupid 3D slider. That did nothing. Like I saw no effect. So now the question is, can I hit them, or do I have to like? Well, let's see. I can. Nope. Really? Twice. Interesting. So yeah, 3D effect doesn't really work on me, but when I'm doing the VR stuff, I notice it there. Or maybe just because it's cool if it's in your face. I don't know. Fire! Oh, fuck you, fireballs. Yeah. You know. Couldn't we just not have those? It looked like you can go on that platform, but you can't. You can't, Mario. You can't. Definitely trickier, the front and the back shooting. It seems like a lot of the game is based around that. And then now it adds to the mix of you can't go foreground and the background without, like, you need the pipe, you have to use a certain pipe. That is trickier too. The fact that it's level 7 and we've already had, what, 3 enemies? 4 if you count fireballs. I do like how you can just, you know, get up there. Yeah, okay. Because of course they expire, right? Stage 8, what we got? It's kind of crowded this way. I should have went the other way. Oops. Needed that. Needed that. An icicle? It's an icicle sound. Nice. I guess if you get in the groove, it's not so bad. Level 9. Oh, so that's new. And like the graphics are unique, right? What was that? Like the skull and crossbones. He shoots you. Oh, of course he does. All right. No. Twice? Twice. I don't... Why is everything twice? Yeah, graphics change, stage is different. Seems like lots of unique enemies around. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Game over. I guess that's why there's a stage select. For sure. Sure. No voice, huh? So first place is level 13, so even the developers can be half-assed to put a higher score. That's okay. But it probably doesn't save your high scores, right? I don't think these carts had batteries. I'm gonna skip to 10. Just to see what something else looks like. I kind of get the gist of these cannons. Although I guess now it's cannons with the spiky things. Yeah. So we can go... Okay. So I need to go up. Yeah, I need to go up now. Oh, come on, man. Oh, wait, no, I need to go in the back. That's what I need to do. I don't like these cannons. I do not like these cannons. Fuck off. There we go. We got one. I got. Where are we going? So I need to get over here. Brutal. Let's try that one more time. Your score is nothing. At least I still get a thank you. So, the music is fine. Different tracks. Don't mind it. Controls are actually... Like, the jumping is good. The jumping is good. I'm going to cheat and just level select my way through this. I'm sorry, not sorry. The fuck is that? What do they do? Feel like we can do this one. Oh, I see. Twice. So these ones you have to hit. Nope, nope. Oh, you can go on top of the pipes. Good to know. Okay. So these ones you have to hit 3 times. Once from the side, which sucks. And then you have to hit them from front and back, which... Okay, we got it. We got it. Way off. Just way off. Okay, we did that one. We did that one legit. A lot of enemies, though. A lot of different enemies. Now we have ice and crabs. And a whole lot of enemies on the screen at once. Holy crap. You got air control, my favorite word. Up! You son of a bitch, up! Alright. This is pretty busy. Like a lot. There's a lot going on. Son of a bitch. That's stage 12? Okay, we'll come back to stage 12. 99 stages. A lot. I'm just trying to think. What would be my patience for this game as a kid? Is it 12? Whatever. We'll just keep going through. Like, there's a lot. It's clear there's a lot going on in this game, and a lot of interesting, unique stuff. Yeah, it's 12. No, this way, please. Like, only a dozen stages in, and you're dealing with icicles, multiple enemy types in the stage. Many that are like multi-step process even. Like, it's crazy. Can I get this one? Please get this one. Motherfucker. I feel like a lot of my issues I'm having, at least I hope so, is the depth perception part of this. Because when you're emulating it, you have to pick an eye. Maybe I picked the wrong one. So, look at him. I guess if you do the extremes, it's okay. Fuck off, fireball! Like, yeah, I know. I got. Probably doesn't matter you hit them when they're facing that way. If you don't hit them the right way, it's probably not going to work. And then we have 2 of them here. Like, too touchy with the jumping. Like, you have full control over your jumps, for sure. need to get to the background. Got that one. Hell yeah. Okay. We're doing it. Kind of. A lot of steps. A lot of steps. Break time. Automatic pause. This is when Nintendo was telling you to go touch grass for 5 minutes. Chance time. Is it the same? Yes. Yes, it is. Get all these, you must be a freaking wizard to get all of them. Okay. Sure. Yeah. The depth perception is definitely the problem for this. You ever play like an isometric game and there's no shadows under the character? I think Landstalker was like that. Shit, now there's snakes. Okay. I'm assuming you can't jump on them. Oh, are they snakes? They're slugs. What's he doing? What does that do? Can I touch it? They're fucking eggs. Are you fucking kidding me? There's eggs. Like meanwhile, you haven't given me a fucking turtle shell. Wrong side, wrong side. This is nuts. Like, truly. And then fireballs, yeah. That's crazy. It looked like I capped out the number I could have on the screen, though. So at least it's not infinite. Although I'm sure if I take down 2 and take too long, I'll get a bunch more. That's rough. Like, there's a lot. That's what, 7 enemies now? Like, how many could there be? Let's skip ahead a few more. I just want to see. Let's do 15. Ghosts. There's booze. They turn invisible probably, or something. Yeah, they turn invisible. I'm just trying to figure out if I can hit it from the side or if all of these things are from the front and back row. I hope not. No, you have to hit it from the front and back, and then go up and down. That's gross. And then they go invisible. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, they're already hard to hit because it's from the background. Plus, they turn invisible, and they're moving up and down. Like, what the hell is that? I think this is a game where... And you still hit him, and you have to hit him twice. Everything is hit twice. I don't like that. Oh, you can hit the fireballs with a fucking shell. Sure. No. Come down, you son of a bitch. I almost had it. I almost had it. I feel like if this is a game that came out in 2026, there would be, like, accessibility options of some kind, right? Power-ups, or even, like, power-ups. Like, how come you can't get, like, a super mushroom that lets you hit things in one hit? Or allows you to take one hit before dying? I feel like the lack of power-ups here is kind of pronounced. That's like, okay, so slugs that lay eggs, ghosts that are really hard to hit. What else is there? How much is in this game? Oops, should have skipped it. Okay, so that's just slugs with the spiky Goombas that fly, ice physics, and turtle shells. Sure. Wait, let me go to the back. What hit me? I got slugged. Okay. That's crazy. The slugs are awful. Oops, what are you doing? Okay, guys. Can I get a shell? Can I? Okay. Let's just see. Let's skip to level 30 and see how bad it gets. Let's just see. 10. Thanks for playing my game. Still get the eye wink every single time. That's fucking crazy. 99 stages. 99 stages. What? So let's look at the last stage that you can access for free. Can you imagine starting this game at level 40 and having 50 more stages you can do, but there's no way to continue? What do we got? We got ghosts, cactus, and ice. Truly, all the stars are here. I need my turret. Oh, that's a... Can I jump over him? Nope. No, you cannot. You cannot jump over him. God, motherfucker. Alright. Okay. So you have to hit the cactuses 4 times? 3 times? That's gross. Well, that's Mario Clash. Ah, that's Mario Clash. Fuck. 99 stages. 99 stages. The first 40 of which you can just pick whatever you want. Can you imagine trying to play that game? Can you imagine the kid who got a Virtual Boy, and like many of us growing up, you only got like one game a year, and you got Mario Clash and a Virtual Boy, and that was the fucking game you had to play for 12 months? Can you imagine how good you would be at that game? How excellent you would be at Mario Clash. But even the most skilled player, you could start at stage 40, but then had to play 50 more stages to beat that game. 99 stages. And we saw what? So I guess the positive part here, I lost track of how many unique enemies, right? Like you have regular spiny shells, the triple shiny shells that you have to hit from the background and foreground. Turtles, of course. Cactuses, fucking boos that go up and down and turn invisible. What's nightmare? Snails or slug things that lay eggs that hatch into more copies. That's a middle finger to the player, but they're unique. Ice mechanics, fucking gun things that shoot at you both foreground, background, and to the side. Let's not forget, it's from all the angles. That's pretty wild how much there is. That's pretty crazy. We didn't even see a fraction of this game. That's a lot of enemy variety in this game. Music is good. I think it's fine. Not gonna, not mind-blowing, not gonna, live in your head or anything, but it's serviceable. It's fine. I think the graphics, despite, you got to put aside, like, yes, the Virtual Boy is monochrome, right? It's red and black, but that's fine for the system and what it can do. It's no Game Boy. It looks really good. And like Mario looks like Mario, really well done. 95 is pretty good. I think for 1995, this is a good Mario sprite. I like the big giant Mario head when you die repeatedly. It tells you to thank you for playing my fucking game. And he winks at you, which is nice. That looks really good. All the sprites look really great. I think the cactus guys, the Pokies, I think they're called, I think they look really good. When was Mario World was 91. You can see the step up from Mario World to this. Again, limited colors aside. Graphically looks really good. Music is good. Graphics are good. Jumping physics were fine. You have total air control, more than you would expect from a Mario game. Certainly more than Mario Brothers arcade game that is a reimagining of. And I can feel that influence of it's a reimagining of Mario Arcade. More jump control than even Karateka, whatever, that other Mario Brothers game for the FDS. More air control than even that. Almost to his detriment, because like you saw a few times when I'm playing where you're trying to jump on an enemy and I'm hesitating and you hold left and right, and there's just total control where I can land just before an enemy and get hit anyway. But total control, and jumping feels fine. No power-ups? I guess there's no power-ups, really. It's just a shell that we saw. Unless there's something else, but I don't think so. Like this, if it had a fire flower, that would have been cool, right? Even if it's like a invincibility star type of deal, where you get a fire flower, it lasts for 5 seconds, but you can just throw fireballs and clear the screen. That would be an interesting dynamic. I would have liked to have seen that. I don't think there is anything, though, like that. Is there? I have to double check now. The lack of power-ups is hurting this game. They could have done some cool stuff with that. I also don't like how many times you have to hit enemies. That's odd, right? Like, that's not just me. Like, there's one enemy type that you can hit from the side and they die instantly. Everything else you have to hit twice at least, and almost always from the front or the back. That's weird. I would have liked to have seen more enemy types that could be hit from the side, so you have a balance of enemies you hit head on and other ones you can hit from the side. That's interesting. that they didn't do that. Okay, so there is a coins in the bonus chance, and there's a mushroom. After Mario defeats 30 target enemies, a mushroom exits the pipe. Collect the mushroom, you get fever time. That makes the Mario throw strong enough to defeat all enemies on contact and double points. Losing a shell or losing a life ends fever time. So fucking even fever time is not invincibility. But at least there's something. So that's, I guess, your fire flower thing I'm talking about. So there is something. If you kill 30 enemies, that's, yeah. I would have liked to have played this actually on real hardware just to see, because the real struggle, because you are forced to throw things from perspective. I'm like almost guessing, right? When you're on the left, the further left you are, the further right you are on the screen, it throws at an angle. But if you can somehow get the enemy right in the middle of the screen, it's dead on. But judging that distance is very difficult playing this 2D. This would be very difficult 2D. I can kind of see now why Nintendo doesn't let you play the Virtual Boy on NSO without the stupid device. I can see why. Because without that perspective, without that 3D effect, it's almost impossible to play this kind of game. And I wonder how much of the library for Virtual Boy is like this. Probably most of it. I should check out some more of the Virtual Boy though at some point. So like if I put aside that playing this 2D is very difficult, I'm gonna assume that it is moderately better with the 3D perspective and playing this with real hardware. So I'm going to put aside the fact that I suck ass at throwing things in the background. But the gameplay loop then is finding where the turtles are going to spawn for the front or the back, finding the correct pipe, because sometimes the pipes are same plane and sometimes they cross plane, finding the right pipe, grabbing a turtle shell, and then you have like limited seconds to use that shell to kill enemies. And when you kill an enemy, even the more basic ones still take 2 hits. And the more complicated enemies take like 3 or maybe 4, right? Like the shells, you have to hit from the side once, and then you have to hit them twice from the perspective, like the range. So that's 3, and then the pokies look to at least be 3. That's odd. That's a lot. That's Mario Brothers Arcade with extra steps, I think is the title of this fucking game. That loop is, while interesting, I think could have been easier. I think they should have made it easier. Maybe have other enemies later on that are hard or take more hits, but early on, having to hit things 3 times, and there's more than one enemy on the screen at once. Like, I mean, hell, how soon do we get slugs that were laying eggs? That was fairly early on. What, stage 10, 12? So that's still really early on, and you're getting an enemy that spawns copies of itself, and that's very overwhelming. That's almost too much. I think that is too much. I can't imagine playing this game and getting good to the point where that is like your talent, playing Mario Clash. That's crazy. And then add in things like ice physics, icicles, and Mario's a classic enemy, fucking fireballs. Although I will say the ability to leap on the pipes is cool. So you can kind of take a breather. I was hanging off that initial chain when you die or when you start a level. I was just hanging out and nothing was touching me. So you have time there to hang out and plan, I guess. That's good because like sometimes it's just a waiting game, right? You want to make sure that you're waiting for a shell to appear and you have to make sure you go to the right side of the screen. Very interesting game, very creative. I can see why we never got a sequel ever. So... And I can definitely see the influence of Mario Arcade, but it is so much different. Where do we put it? Well, I mean, it's no. Fuck, I don't even know where. It's no Mario Bros. To the NES. It's Super Mario 64 is a much better game. I gladly play Mario 2. I mean, there's a game where you throw a shell, or you throw enemies, you throw turnips. That's a power up. Give me turnips in a game. There's no vegetables in Mario Clash. It is not as good as New Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Land 2 is a much better game, much more fun. I mean, as much as there's a variety of enemies in Mario Clash, it's just the same static environment and the same gameplay loop of throwing it around, the shells around. Mario Land is a better game. Karatika. I'm gonna have to look up how to pronounce that. Karatika Mario Brothers. So again, this is a game. It's probably closest to it in terms of like feel, right? Both games have greater jump control, right, and ability to move around. And it's the same idea of where you're trying to kill Mario's trying to kill enemies, but you know, unlike modern Mario, you can't stomp on heads. You have to have extra steps. Mario with extra steps. But I mean, Karateka Mario Brothers is a much simpler game, much less enemy variety. It's also an older game. It's from, you know, the 80s. But I think the gameplay loop is more fun there. Mario Brothers Arcade, again, same as Karateka Mario Brothers, same gameplay loop. Much more simpler to get into, lose yourself into. The physics are not as good. Jumping sucks. But still looks really good. So Mario Clash, the sprite work is really great. I give it that. It looks really pretty, but that gameplay loop suffers. It's not as good as that. Donkey Kong, Mario Clash versus Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is so basic, man. It's just, and I love it for what it is. And there's only 3 stages. 4, right? No, hold on. 4 in arcade. Girders, Pie Factory, elevators, rivets. 4 stages. So you can tell I'm used to playing the home port where it's missing a stage. Mario Clash. There's a lot of stages in Mario Clash, but I wonder how many people have actually stuck it out to see them. You know what they should have done with 99 stages? There's no reason why they couldn't have broken this out into worlds, right? You have the ice world, you have the desert world, and have enemies themed in those areas. And you can mix it up at some points, I'm sure. But to have all those stages just stacked in a tower feels lazy. I feel like they could have done more. And I wonder if that's because of the form factor with the Virtual Boy. Did they just not want people to spend more time, like a lot of time bent over a desk staring into that thing? That can't be true, because then there's 99 stages. Like it would take you hours to beat this game. Hours. And you can only pick from the first 40 stages. So you would have to spend hours to beat this game. Like, this game is almost impossible to beat. There's no way you could beat this on original hardware unless you're like the Hunchback of Notre Dame and you're like, you know, you got the body for it. That's crazy. I just don't, there's a lot of variety in that gameplay, but that gameplay loop is not fun with the way it is. If they took out some of the hits, maybe. But then some of those enemies are also like, there's enemy variety, which is great. Like, but some of those enemies, like the ghosts, where you already have to hit it 3 times or hit it twice, but it's moving up and down, fading in and out, and then adding in the usual the planes, right? We have to be in the front of the background and hit it. Like, that's too much. That's overcomplicating what could have been a decent loop. It's taking Mario Brothers the arcade, the idea of that, and way overcomplicating it. Sometimes variety is good, but there's that gameplay loop is way overcomplicated. There is a beauty to the simplicity of Donkey Kong's gameplay loop. And like, there is variety in Mario and Donkey Kong. There's 4 stages. They are different. Yes, he runs and jumps, but it's different in all 3 stages, right? You're dodging barrels, you're taking elevators, you're dodging pies and conveyor belts, and then you're doing rivets and taking rivets out and dodging whatever the fuck those lamp fire things are. Donkey Kong Arcade is a better game. So then we're into the ports. That Mario Brothers for the NES is incredibly similar to the arcade game. The parts where it falls short is the graphics are not as good, right? Lack of cutscenes, the sprites are smaller. So, but that core gameplay loop is more fun. I think it's better designed. Overall better than Mario Clash. Mario 2600. Obviously, the Virtual Boy versus Atari graphic-wise is not a fair comparison. We look at what the capabilities of the hardware on itself and how it can represent Mario. I think the 2600 version does a good looking Mario. I think it looks fine. The sprites are unique. I can see the crab. It looks like a crab. The crab has two different states. It has one and it has another one when it's damaged. It has another one when it's down. So three sprites for one enemy. Like, that's awesome. Like, it's more going on here than I expected. The fucking coins, even if it's not coin shaped, moves. It flips and it looks like it flips. Right. It's a pretty damn good version of Mario Brothers, the arcade game, on the 2600. Much lower class of hardware still pulls it off, and it is better than Mario Clash. Okay, now, while the gameplay I feel is great in Mario Brothers the arcade, the original, now we're into the point where these ports, where the sound and the graphics are the concern. Like how well does the 78 version represent Mario? It does okay, but audio wise, this is the one where I said I almost want to plug my ears. It's a game that is fine to play if you mute it. When you're playing Mario Clash in the Virtual Boy, the sound is pretty decent. Again, not going to compete with Koji Kondo's best music out there by a stretch, but the music is fine. The sound effects are good. There's a lot of variety of music. I think there's a different track for every background environment. The music is much better. The controls are much better. The physics are much better. So again, while I think the core loop of gameplay that Mario Brothers, the arcade game, has is probably better than Mario Clash. Because again, Mario Clash is too complicated. But I think everything else, Mario Clash is better here. Mario Clash is better than 7800 version of Mario. Fuck. That's a weird one. 99 stages. What the fuck? Who could play all that? I wonder if there's a long play of that. There must be a long play. God, how long does that take? I have to know. That's wild. Mario Clash long play. I just need to see. Long play archive. Of course, YouTube's giving me ads now. See, yeah. The speed runs. There's a speed runner for every game out there. Any game you can think of, there's a speed runner for it. I can't imagine the 10,000 hours it would take to master Mario Clash to be good enough to speed run it is mind-boggling to me. That's crazy. Come on, YouTube. I just want to see how long this video is. I just want to see how long. I don't know. There it is. It is 2 hours and 18 minutes. And that's the full game? It must be. Yeah, it sure is. Wow, 2 hours to beat Mario Clash. My back just hurts thinking about it. Well, I think that's another one. That's another episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, follow the channel, all that good stuff. It's all free. It's free stuff. If you enjoy retro gaming, be sure to check out Press B to Cancel the podcast. We air live on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube, also on Twitch. And we have audio versions of our podcast the following Monday and any of your audio platforms of choice. Check it out. Otherwise, we'll continue to go through all of the Mario platforming games. Until next time, have a great day.